I'm just about to head off to the local wholesalers to pick up some more protein bars to last me through the week. I'm not sure if I can take you in with me, but I will try. And then this afternoon, I'm probably supposed to be getting along with a lot of stuff, but the chances are what will happen is I will just end up going to sleep on the sofa. So we'll see what happens. Could take us anywhere. Like I say, I'm not sure if I can bring you in here, and I don't really want to have a wander around right now because it's just chock full of goodies and I can't have any of them. So what I'll probably do is I will probably take you around later in the year when we're looking at some of our Christmas, stocking up for Christmas, because that's always a treat. Sam has come home and he said he got a new strimmer yesterday, so he said he's going to strim in the garden, so let's go see what he's up to. So the gardens out the back here are a bit odd because they're actually offset from the back of the house, so I have to go up into a kink, and this is our garden down here, and we're going to go down to see where Sam is. So off we go. The garden's one of the things that needs a bit of work, but it's not high on the priority list when we've got the kitchen that needs doing, and the steps are really steep. Hey Sam! How you doing?
Alright.
Let's see if I can get you in. What are you up to? Strimming. This is the issue with having a palm tree, which is a very odd thing to have on the Isle of Man, to have a palm tree in your garden.
The old man's palm.
Yeah. Still learning how to use it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it just because it's sensitive?
A little bit.
There's a technical bit of shenanery going on. Shenanery?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Technical shenanigans.
I've got an important job. I'm holding this. I don't know what it is, but I'm holding it.
That's the camera. Oh. You thought about
that. Oh, Sam the comedian. I'm actually really glad I got that on film. Huh? So what is it that you you're doing right now?
Trying to fix the auto feed.
Why is it everything that we touch somehow needs some kind of fixing?
Because we buy a lot of second-hand stuff.
This is true. It proves an exciting challenge though, eh?
That goes with the territory.
It really does.
Right. So yeah, what should happen is you press that button on the ground and it automatically feeds the line out, but it wasn't doing that.
There's a button on the ground.
That bit.
Oh, I see. What, did you just like whack it like whack-a-mole?
Yeah. You just bump it on the ground. It's called a bump feed.
Is it?
Yeah.
To be fair, that's something I do when I come down into the kitchen and I nudge you because I want some more food.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Bump feed.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Not as aggressive as you were.
Well, really. I'm only aggressive. I'm like a gremlin.
Mhm. Don't feed after midnight, or actually feed before midnight.
Feed. Yeah. If it gets to midnight and I haven't been fed yet, everybody's in trouble. So you're only doing this today because this is like the last day that we've got forecast of nice weather for the next few days, isn't it?
Yes, sadly.
And unfortunately, because we both work full time, we can't just do stuff like this when the weather's good during the week.
No.
As much as we've got our fingers crossed for that lottery win, it's just not happening.
God damn it.
You'd be such a menace if we won the lottery.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you need this thing
I will
back?
do. I should grab it off you momentarily.
Fair enough. That looks like it could have...
Oh, this is fiddly as hell.
Yeah. Interesting consequences.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
I definitely don't want to get to where I have to start bleeping you out on the on the footage.
Yeah, okay. I'm not promising anything right now.
So whilst Sam is
Right,
pretty good at stuff,
can I have the thing that you've got there, please?
when it gets a bit... There you go.
That.
When it gets a bit technical and a bit frustrating,
No,
Sam has no patience.
it's when it gets fiddly and I've got big fat freaking hands. That's when problems occur.
Yeah, I know, but you never ask me to help.
You're not always on.
Huh?
Sometimes you're not always right. You're busy doing other things.
Yeah. I think at the moment I'm just pretending to be busy and then calling it resting.
Powerlifting for you.
Pardon?
That's powerlifting for you.
This is very true.
Using and eating, that's it.
So I was saying as I was coming down to see you that the garden isn't really high on the priority list since we've got the kitchen to do.
Yeah. It's just trying to keep the jungle at bay, really.
I mean, I can't actually remember the last time I sat in the garden.
Best way to describe our gardening philosophy.
Yeah, this is true.
Keeping the jungle at bay.
So whilst he's still fiddling with that, I'll just show you this lovely rose bush that we have.
Yeah.
Ever since we've moved in, I've been threatening to make rose hip jelly or rose hip syrup. I've still not done it. There's some more up here. And then this is another project that we need to do, which is very possibly going to be bumped up the list sooner than I would have liked. simply because the roof's caving in. And we need...
Shed, then.
Pardon?
You're talking about the shed then?
Yep. Yeah. So, it's quite pretty up here. So yeah. Let's see if Sam's stopped finagling. So if anybody's got any good hints and tips for rosehip syrup or rosehip jelly, I don't even know if I can use these ones. I'm not a good gardener, as you can probably tell. It's on the list. It's on the list. How long's the list? Oh yeah. Oh, back to the action shots. I'm staying well out of the way of this bit because I think there might be nettles down here, but I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if you can tell on the video just how steep the garden is all the way down here. And then it comes to a dip. And that was where the previous owners dug it out. So we're talking about eventually filling that in, aren't we?
Mm.
And then...
bring it back up to the level of the path.
Yeah.
They might have seen on the video, actually, if you were filming from the path and I was in the dip, it will probably give them some idea.
Actually, yeah, that's a really good point. It probably
I know
will.
I'm only 5'6", so I'm only hobbity in size, but you can see how far in the dip I was.
Not 6'10". Right, so down at the bottom of the garden, we're going to fill it in.
Mm.
And then you want to put a summer house down there, don't you?
I'm thinking so, yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, some kind of future project.
Refurbish this thing.
Are you talking about moving that down there?
Possibly, yeah. Just refurbish it and put it down there. Save buying a new one for £2,000 upwards.
Oh, but you could just make one.
Still the cost of materials.
Yeah, but it'll be cheaper than buying one ready-made.
Yeah.
So, sorry, we're just distracted because there's a run going on the railway line, and a runner's just gone past.
Yeah. The Foxdale 5.
Foxdale 5, yeah. So they're running down the railway line at the back of our garden, or the bottom of our garden. Anyway, back to the garden.
Mm.
Refurb. The garden refurb.
Yeah.
So then we were talking about terracing it, weren't we?
Yes.
And then getting rid of the big lump, which I shall show you on the way back up.
Mm-hmm.
Or doing something with that.
Yeah.
Don't know what.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
No, because that's got retaining wall written all over it, and
yeah, possibly.
well, with my idea, it was a retaining wall.
Yeah, you wanted it like 8 foot down there.
Well, yeah, because I think it'd be a great place to put shed and a terrace.
It would.
Shed.
It's the amount of work
Shed.
involved in terracing it,
Terrace.
so the houses don't start falling down the hill.
Oh, just such a small matter of the houses falling down the hill.
We're going to go garden, or we're going to house.
No, well, at least we can camp.
Forever.
Yeah, I know. There's no way those houses have fallen down anyway.
Mm.
And I shall show you why later. There's the runner back again. Mm-hmm. He's obviously just warming up.
No, he's probably carrying on. I think they're done now. Maybe he's getting extra miles in.
Oh.
Remember, it's no rest of the wicked. These guys are super fit. They've done a marathon. They've done a hill run.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. It's not my bag at all. No, I just lift stupidly heavy weights. Oh, right, okay. So, are you done?
Yep.
Do we need to hose you down?
No, I'll just have a bath.
I don't know if you can see all of the stuff that's all over your t-shirt. It's disgusting. So, anyway, we need to show them the wall at some point.
Yeah, we'll do that. Future episode.
Not now. That's a treat for later.
Mm.
Although, you may have already had a sneaky peek.
Possibly.
Maybe. Not sure yet.
Right.
So Sam's just run up to the house now to go and get clean. And this here is the lump I was talking about. The stairs are really steep, so I kind of want to get rid of those and change those. And then this is why we have to refurb this shed, because the roof's caving in and it's letting all the water in. We don't have anything really that important in here, so we'll probably just take it down and keep the sides and then do something else with it. I'm not keen on Sam's idea of making a summer house out of it. This pile of rocks has already come out of the house, so this is our storage pile.